Before this story locks you in, tap like, leave a comment, share it, and subscribe because what happens behind these walls is meant to stay unseen. You won't believe what investigators just discovered at America's most secretive prison, a sealed cell, a prisoner alive on paper, and weeks of time no one can fully account for. At a place designed so nothing ever goes wrong, something did. ADX Florence sits alone in the Colorado mountains, built for inmates considered too dangerous for anywhere else. 23 hours a day in isolation, concrete, steel, and silence. Officials call it secure. Former staff call it absolute control. But during a routine internal audit, discrepancies surfaced: movement logs that didn't match camera data, medical checks signed off without proof of contact, and one inmate whose records showed activity while surveillance showed none. At first, it looked like paperwork errors. Then investigators noticed a pattern. Multiple inmates listed as compliant and stable during periods when their cell cameras were inexplicably offline, not broken offline by design. Maintenance reports claimed routine updates. Yet no technician names were attached. That alone raised alarms. Digging deeper, a federal inspector traced meal slots, door cycles, and ventilation timers. One cell showed air circulation changes without any door movement. That only happens if someone else is in control. When questioned, prison officials closed ranks, citing national security protocols and classified housing procedures. A former psychologist later hinted that ADX wasn't just about confinement, it was about disappearance in plain sight, not escapes, not deaths, but administrative erasure. Transfers that existed only in databases, inmates who stopped generating noise, complaints, or legal filings, men who, to the system, simply faded out. Then came the twist. The inmate at the center of the audit was quietly reclassified and removed from the prison population list entirely. No transfer location, no court order, just gone. When the inspector pushed back, the investigation was abruptly halted, and access was revoked. Officially, nothing happened. And officially, the question still echoes through those concrete halls: if the most watched prison in America can lose track of a human being, what else can it hide? And if you think this story ends with one file closed, the deeper records, the suppressed interviews, and unanswered questions are waiting on this channel, because ADX Florence doesn't just lock Teo Pull in, it locks the truth away too. What do you think? Comment below.